Flashes flashed, the atmosphere was tense as Sam Heughan appeared at the latest press conference. Fans around the world counted down the seconds to hear the first revelations about the final episode of Outlander, the series that has been making waves for many years. And then, with just a short sentence, Sam made the audience fall silent. Jamie and Claire will end their journey in a way no one could have expected. The whole world seemed to stop in that moment. Gasps and whispers rang out everywhere. Fans were stunned, reporters immediately raised their hands, wanting to exploit every detail. Sam, with his eyes shining with emotion, paused for a moment, as if trying to hold back his emotions before continuing. This is not just an ending to a movie. This is a tearful farewell to two people who have become a part of all our hearts. Immediately, social media exploded. Hashtags #Outlander finale and #Jamie and Claire forever climbed to the top of global trends in just a few minutes. Fan pages everywhere shared the video of Sam's speech with the trembling words, "No. We're not ready to say goodbye." In the next interview, Sam revealed for the first time behind the scenes of the final scene. He spoke with a trembling voice, his hands tightly gripping the microphone. "There was a moment when Katrina and I couldn't hold back our tears. When the director shouted cut, we still hugged each other tightly, unable to let go. Because we knew that was the last time Jamie and Claire were together on screen." That confession made many people in the hall burst into tears. A journalist recorded the details. Sam seemed to really break down when mentioning that scene. His eyes were red, his voice choked up many times. Katrina Balfe, his longtime co-star, couldn't be there for the press conference, but a special video was played. In it, Katrina sent a message to fans. Jamie and Claire are more than just characters. They are symbols of love that transcends time. I believe that those who loved them will always carry that love in their hearts, even when the story ends. Those words made the atmosphere even more choked up. Fans were angry, heartbroken and hopeful. Just a few hours later, thousands of comments appeared. "I can't imagine Outlander without Jamie and Claire. If they have to break up, I hope it's a worthy ending. Sam and Katrina gave us an immortal love. I will cry all night when the final episode airs." A group of fans even launched an online campaign calling for a spin-off about Jamie and Claire. But inside sources say the ending has long been finalized, a heartbreaking but satisfying one. In a moment of emotional explosion, Sam suddenly blurted out another detail that silenced the entire hall. "I won't say anything, but be prepared. Jamie will make a final decision, and that decision will change everything." A loud "oh" came from the audience. Someone even shouted, "Don't tell me Jamie will die." Sam pursed his lips, shook his head slightly but didn't deny it. Instead, he just sighed. "Sometimes, to protect love, you have to sacrifice. Jamie understands that better than anyone." Just one sentence, but enough to make fans collapse. Will Jamie and Claire's undying love end in loss? Or will it be a reunion somewhere else, beyond time? A crew member revealed that the day of filming the final episode was like a funeral. The atmosphere was heavy, everyone was in tears. Katrina had to stop several times because her tears smudged her makeup. Sam barely spoke to anyone during the entire session, focusing solely on the fateful scene. This person added, "As soon as the scene ended, no one left the set. Everyone stood still, hugging each other and crying. Perhaps we have never felt a project had such great meaning." Although the final episode has not yet aired, the echoes of Sam's revelations have made fans around the world sob. Hollywood magazines called it an ending that could change television history. One critic wrote, "Outlander is more than just a romantic drama. It is a journey of faith, sacrifice and love beyond all limits." And if Jamie and Claire do have to close their story, it will be a reminder that true love never disappears. It only continues to live on in the hearts of those who believe in it. At the end of the press conference, Sam stood up and bowed to the audience to a long applause. He spoke his final words, his voice warm but trembling. "Thank you for loving Jamie and Claire. Thank you for being with us through the years. This is not goodbye, it is a chapter close, so we can write new stories." Tears rolled down his cheeks. The image quickly spread around the world, becoming an immortal moment in the hearts of fans. Although the story seems to have ended, the echoes of Sam Heughan's press conference still make the Outlander fan community explode non-stop. Social media platforms such as Twitter, Instagram, TikTok are flooded with short videos cut from the moment Sam shed tears, along with countless comments of pain and pride. A longtime fan shared, "Seeing Sam cry, I no longer see him as an actor. He is a man who has lived with Jamie for more than a decade, bringing the soul and heart of that character to us." This ending is not only of the film, but also Sam's farewell to a part of himself. Younger fans have found ways to turn sadness into creative energy. Hundreds of fan art, video edits and even fanfics about Jamie, Claire appeared in just a few hours. A famous account on TikTok posted a clip combining images from the first season to the last season, with the familiar opening song as the background music, making millions of people cry. Not only the fan community, Hollywood stars also expressed their feelings. Some actors who worked with Sam and Katrina sent messages. They created one of the most beautiful love stories ever seen on the small screen. Outlander is more than just a movie, it's a life experience. What made the public even more emotional was the inside information. The final episode of Outlander was filmed as a love letter to the fans. The production team deliberately combined moments from previous seasons, first glances, kisses, sacrifices, so that viewers could experience the whole journey with Jamie and Claire one last time. A source also revealed, Sam and Katrina were adamant that the final episode had to be dedicated entirely to the fans. They wanted every detail to be like a gift, a thank you to the community that has loved this couple for many years. That devotion made many fans even more heartbroken, because they understand that this is not only the end of the characters, but also a farewell from the two actors themselves, who have been attached, devoted and lived with Outlander as a part of real life. On Facebook, a fan wrote, "We will cry when Jamie and Claire close the story, but remember that love will continue to live in our hearts. We never really lose them." This comment was shared tens of thousands of times, becoming a common message for the entire fandom. From another perspective, some critics affirmed, this may be one of the most heartbreaking but worthy endings in television history. Outlander has proven that love, whether it transcends time or not, always leaves an immortal mark. And while the tears have not yet dried, fans still quietly hold on to hope. Hope that one day, Sam and Katrina will reunite in a new project, or that Outlander will have a spin-off. But whatever the future holds, one thing is certain. The love between Jamie and Claire will forever be an indelible symbol. So when Sam closed the press conference with red eyes and a whispered, "Thank you for loving them with us," the world knew that Outlander had not just ended as a show, it had become a legend.